What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the next part of the series. And we... well, let me just start off by saying that I do apologize for not being on time. I did say in yesterday's stream that I'd be on around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but for whatever reason, I just can't seem to be on time. We did have unexpected company today, so I'll just throw that out there. But anyways, so jumping right into the deck, we talked about making some changes yesterday before we left on part 6. So we did make a couple of changes. We have Farsight Ritual. We still do have the Farsight Ritual, but we did add in 3 Spellgyre, just because it has a little bit more versatility for us. We did talk a little bit yesterday about card selection over card draw as well. So just with the extra added versatility, I feel like is going to help us out in certain situations that we've been running into here lately, where we would have rather had the counter spell as opposed to the draw spell or vice versa. This kind of solves that issue for us. We still are running 2 Silex just because, you know, it's working well against Mono Black. It's working well against Boros tokens. Those types of decks where they're relying on enchantments, artifacts, as well as other, you know, creatures and different things. So once we get to an overwhelming board state, you know, spot removal just hasn't been really doing the trick for us. Plus, the cool thing about Silex is, like, if they go to remove it or destroy it, we can always pay 2. You know, if they try to get rid of it, we can pay 2 and then try to search for a planeswalker. Sorry, my mind is working faster than my mouth. So no more lies. We went ahead and stuck with the 4 of those. We have 4 3 steps ahead just because of the versatility there, being able to draw, and we've been using it a lot lately to be able to draw some cards. So I'm still with the 4 Jace, and still with as far as the land base goes, 2 Mirex. I'm still, you know, I would probably like to throw another couple in there. It's just, as the deck sits right now, I don't feel like we have enough room to be able to do everything that we'd like to be able to do in best of 1. So I'm just wondering if, you know, and really we're still trying to feel it out. We did rank up to Platinum in yesterday's stream, and we're still working our way towards Mythic. We're going to keep making changes and try not to stagnate or plateau on our way up. But anyways, welcome back, and if you're here with me today, again, I really do appreciate the support, and we're going to go ahead and jump into some games. Also, yesterday I was dropping frames in my stream, so just want to apologize as well for part 6 of the series being laggy. And so far on my end, it's looking like we're not dropping any frames at the current moment, so hopefully this is coming through pretty smooth for you guys. Okay, Union of the Third Path. Again, we might end up having to add some extra early interaction for, like, mono red and other really fast aggro decks. Okay, I think we're just going to keep this. Yeah. Again, I would really like the earlier interaction. No more lies, get lost, something along those lines. And again, like, if we want to see it, we're going to have to add it, but where is the room? Paul Mello Rockneen. Are you going to make a move, noble chap? Here we go. Well, we're up against mono red, and we're and we don't have any early answers. This is going to be great. Okay, we don't want the demolition field. Starting off the stream the right way by playing up against mono red. Come on, Paul Mello. Paul Mello, please pass the turn. So I hope you guys are having a good day today. I know that my day's been going pretty well for the most part. Would have liked to get on here a little bit earlier for you guys. But hey, if you're here with me now, again, I do appreciate it. So they have the Heartfire Hero. They have a Swift Spear. They only have one red source. It doesn't look like they have the other the land they need. Okay, so we don't see a temporary lockdown. We could Union of the Third Path for 7 at the end of their turn. I'm glad we have the Union of the Third Path in here. I was actually thinking about taking it out before I started the stream, just because I wanted to have maybe, you know, another Spellgyre or another Farsight Ritual, which, you know, digs a little bit further into our deck, and we need that as well. But Union of the Third Path has actually won us a couple of games, because once we play like the second or third one, Mono Red's like, okay, you've gained so much life, I'm just done with this. Let's go ahead and see if they're probably gonna pump or play a non-creature spell here. Hopefully they don't have a Monstrous Rage. Eat some candy while they decide. Yeah. Well, we're going to Union of the Third Path. And we did not get anything good. Okay, that really hurts. Rub it in, why don't ya? Well, I'm afraid of what they're going to be able to do next turn. We do not have enough to be able to cast 2 No More Lies next turn. There's a Silex. If we would have played it, I mean, you know, that's the choice though. Gaining the life or putting the Silex down in that situation at 3 mana. They're most likely going to be able to finish us off here. There's a Silex is really the only thing we have. I mean, if they don't have what they need to finish us off, at least the next turn we can sweep the board. And this is one of those situations where I would rather have no witnesses. And since we're running green, I'm kind of assuming that they might have something to take care of this artifact. Okay. Moment of truth. I'm sure they've got it. Yep. Let's see it before we concede, maybe? Okay. So I think we are still platinum tier 4, like we said earlier. We've been kind of like stagnating since we've gotten to platinum. You know, we love our mono red. What can I say? But just trying to find the room and control, which I feel like, you know, this meta, it is warranting more of like a best of 3 situation. I mean, we are here for best of 1 and trying to see how bad my blue-eye control is after the recent rotation. Trying to rank up to mythic and best of 1, just seeing if it's feasible for us. So a 2-land hand is not going to work. Alright, we could keep... This would have been perfect. I think we might just get rid of an island. Could get rid of the archive, just to ensure that our next couple of lands come to play untapped. Alright, let's get rid of archive. Peeper tubed. You run a mono red as well? Okay, so at least we've got the no more lies, and we've got our mana base set up a little bit better here. We're gonna get rid of Emberheart Challenger. Alright, pass. We do have the temporary lockdown. We have spot removal. Our hand, okay. Well, our hand was looking pretty good. I was hoping that we could have played that one out. But they didn't like it. Oh no. I think this is a sign of what we're going to be up against here. Crew Claw. Going up against a Rakdos deck. And look at that. We have all the lands we could ever hope for. We're going to have to take them all again. Alright. Maybe get rid of one of the basic planes. I really do love this pet. Okay, we're up against rabbits. Potentially rabbits. I really don't think it's going to be rabbit. I mean, it very well could be Celestia. Let's see. So, good news for us is we have the spot removal as well as a couple of sweepers in hand. Okay, it does look like mono green so far. We'll probably go ahead and ensure that we draw our land at the end of their turn, with Union of the Third Path helping us out a little bit to try to get to it.
How cute, a little kitty.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Do we want to go ahead and just pop the Jace out there? We need our 4th land. If we were to throw him out there at -2, I mean, it leaves him vulnerable. I think we're just going to pass for now. We do not want that right now. We're okay with them having 1 creature. But that's where we draw the line. Okay, it would be nice to have the 2 blue sources for 3 steps ahead, obviously. We're gonna probably just have to throw the Jace down. Let's do that.
I've already read your thoughts. You can be made to obey.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? Oh no. We could lock one. Okay, so we're gonna play our white source. We're gonna lock, or I always say lock down. We're gonna go ahead and +1 our Jace. We're gonna give 1 -3 -0. And then destroy the other one with a Get Lost. I think we just leave this dude in play. We're gonna go ahead and +1 this dude. No, we're gonna get rid of that dude. We're gonna +1 on this dude. Okay, so that's gonna get a counter regardless. This will drop down. If they play another creature, this is gonna pump. If they play a hop to it, this thing's gonna pump to high heaven. Sure.
Our plans are beyond
Okay.
your comprehension.
We can, and then we'll just wait. Maybe we don't wait to get lost. Let's just do it now. I mean, yeah, you know, the Paw Patch Recruit is a 4/3 right now because of its ability, but we also didn't want to risk them playing a hop to it. Okay. So are they gonna pump this with the map? Oh, okay. Lucky for us, they did not find a non-land permanent. Unlucky for us, they did find a non-land permanent.
Retreat is the
Unlucky for us, they took out our Jays. Okay, so we'll lock down now. Hopefully we find our 5th land, and then we can hold up a couple of Sunfalls. And the thing is with this, against this deck, they definitely are able to rebuild their board state incredibly quick, incredibly fast. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Okay. 5? We're not too worried about 5. But whenever a creature you control becomes a target of a spell and ability and opponent controls, what's the counter on that creature? Okay, we could Union of the Third Path at the end of their turn and look for a Sunfall. Look to play a Sunfall on the following turn after we find our land. We shall pass. Oh, really? Okay. Yep. Hey, we found another land. We're doing okay. And we found our 5th land just in time. And they're gonna rebuild their board just in time. Okay. Let's get these things out of here. Yes, I have a little incubator token with 6 counters on it. You're just a persistent little guy, aren't you, Bacchus? Bacchus. Bacchus is on fire. Burrowguard Mentor, Valley Quest Kala. Oh, we don't like them, do we? Let's lock down again. We're gonna run out of lockdowns. I could have went ahead and Sunfalled, but hey. We know that they're also playing, well, let's get out of the graveyard and back into exile. We know that they're also playing Knight Errant. And the way that they're going, we're going to be able to create larger tokens, it seems. I think we're okay if they go and attack for 5 the next turn, let them build up their board state a little bit more. We could go ahead and draw a couple of cards off of 3 steps ahead, just counter their next play and do that. So let's hop to it. I'm sorry for the terrible pun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to counter this. Oh my goodness. We've got all the sweepers. Okay. We don't want to take any more damage, and we can afford to sweep, so let's do it. Okay. More and more and more threats, and more threats. And then some more threats. Attack us for 5. We could go ahead and block the 1. Whenever you attack, choose 1. Attacking creatures you control. I don't like it. I don't like it, Mr. Warren. Sunfall again. Play the land. There we go. Why are you so persistent? I mean, we got a couple of blockers. We could let this go another turn. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and change my... There we go. Let's get in the right spot for the stream, shall we? Okay, I think we are just going to play a land, we're going to pass a turn, because, again, that's what we are good at. We're not good at anything else. We're only good at playing a land and passing the turn. That's what we do. We don't make decisions as control. We play counterspell, 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 and win. Apparently, or so the fable is told. The lore, if you will. Oh no. Good thing we got a counterspell. Okay, sure. We're gonna go ahead and activate our guys. Ooh, that's exactly what we wanted. Merry Christmas. You filthy animal. What do you think about that, Mr. Kitty? That's what I thought. Are you doing nothing? You're doing nothing. How about that? Let's activate our token. You don't like me activating my incubator. Can't say I blame you. Cool. Do we want to? Yes, we do. We're going to... Maybe we activate a wood. Do we activate a wood? Nah, we'll just attack in. Very nice. How does that feel? How does that feel? Ooh, what a good land. He reveals a rabbit. Very nice. Anything else? Okay, we're gonna draw some cards. Do we want to activate the Mirex, make a token, and then bargain? Can we do that? Can we afford to do that? If I do this... Let's try it. We make a Mirex token, we play the ritual, we ritual with bargain, we sacrifice our token. And what do we grab? I think we want a couple of temporary lockdowns, right? But we also could use 3 steps ahead. He is very persistent. We could do this and draw a card, but then we have to discard a card. We could use some more cards in hand. We want the lockdown, and I think... Maybe we take the 3 steps. Ooh, very nice. That is very nice. Let's draw like 5 cards. There we go. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I can only count to 8 cards in hand. So we use to get lost to take out the Valley Quest Caller. And then none of our turns are complete without attacking. You're still winning. I see that. It'll be okay. Oh boy. Alright, so 3 more creatures attack this turn. They have not. We have another Farsight ritual, so that's perfect. We can activate our another Mirex token and dig 8 deep with that. We could go ahead and get a Jace out there.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's.
And then I think we leave our 5 mana up for 3 steps ahead. Okay. We'll just go ahead and go into our turn. We're gonna +1 our Jace again. And then we're just gonna pass.
Our plans.
They currently have 29 cards in their deck, so all we gotta do is find 1 more Jace, and we'll go to mill them out. I think we're gonna go ahead and just let this happen. What is your 1 card left in your hand over there, Bacchus? Sure, why not? But what are you holding on to? Let's see. Yep. Well, you know, we're not going to get any damage through with our token. Could play the temporary lockdown now. Let's do that. And then we just leave our mana open. And we pass a turn. Come on, Bacchus. Show me what you're holding in the hand over there, boy. So, we draw. Let's go ahead and draw a couple of cards. We did not find the other Jace. Let's get rid of this one. Let's do the other 3 steps ahead. Draw a couple of cards. There he is. Let's go ahead and get rid of Demolition Field, because why not? Very fancy. Very relentless deck. Very relentless. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna win the game here, which is great. We need some wins. That's what we're going for. We got 3 cards left.
Your entire mind unravels. Emotions are distractions.
Okay.
Focus
Sweet.
on the facts.
So we got a couple of wins under our belt today. Yesterday, I mean, we started off with a loss, but hey, mono red is mono red, right? Going a little bit better after making a couple of changes. Jumping into another one. Again, if you guys are with me right now, if you've been keeping up with the series, again, can't thank you enough. Really do appreciate it. And as we're going through, please like, share, subscribe, follow. It does go a long way, of course, you guys know that. So, again with a 2-land hand. Of course, I still am running 61 cards in my deck, and I should probably try to find a way to drop it to 60. But again, we're trying to cheat a little bit because we don't really have the room to fit everything that we could possibly need against, everything in the meta and just running best of one. But we're trying. We are trying. I don't feel good about this. I mean, I do and I don't. Opponent does go first, allowing us to draw. But I'm tired of playing so risky. We're gonna mulligan. This is okay-ish, as long as we're running aggro. Otherwise, it's terrible. But we're gonna keep it because why not? It's a little bit... I mean, I wouldn't say it's better than our last hand, but at least we have more lands in it. Maybe we just... I think maybe we get rid of the waste. We waste the waste. Imagine that. Okay. Well, if they're mono red... What's their sleeve? Let me get out of the way so you guys can see it. Pretty awesome. As, if it wasn't for the fact that she was riding a bat. Deep Cavern Bat. This one is, I think, Zoraline. But, man, I'm not a fan of Deep Cavern Bat. Anyways, sorry. Let's go ahead and play a land. And I'll go right back up here. We're playing against the Queen of all Witches. Now we know that she is not mono red. And it would be nice if we had another white source. So with Shivan Reef, I do wonder if they're running actual... Is it? We'll find out. So I could really use another white source. Really need the white source. Whenever he deals combat damage, blah blah blah, then draw a card, blah blah blah. Then, if there are 4 or more course counters on him, you may cast a discarded card without paying its mana cost. Do not like it. But is he worth a get lost? Let's see. Let's just let it happen. Go ahead and get your value this time. Look, it's Britches! Eager Pillager. What kind of breeches is he wearing? Is this whole outfit breeches? Is that the reason why he's called breeches, or is it? Or is that even how you spell breeches? I don't know. I'm referring to breeches as pants. We'll let that resolve. Sure, why not? Whenever a pirate you control attacks... Okay, yeah. It's going to my turn. We could... Could have gotten rid of one of the creatures with Get Lost. We could pop a Jace out there as a distraction for -2 and leave them vulnerable. They're still going to attack us because he would go down to, what, 1 loyalty? We just really need the white source. We could crack our demolition field, take out the Mirex. They're going to get value off of everything they've got here. Let's pass the turn. And that's another like give and take, right? With demolition field. I mean, if we didn't have it in, I mean, it would be terrible not to run Demolition Field at all with all the creature lands that we've got in there. We are running a bunch of, you know, dual lands for our color, and it's working out kind of uneven and janky. All right, let's see. We're gonna have to do this. We need our other white source desperately. Okay, what else are you doing, Queen of Witches? So if we temporary lockdown, we get rid of the Goblin Tomb Raider. Oh, that's sweet. Tomb Raider. Okay, so we would get rid of 3 out of the 4 creatures with the temporary lockdown. Leaving us at 7. Okay. Let's go ahead and do temporary lockdown. And hopefully we survive. I doubt it, to be honest. But we'll see. Okay, we play the Schooner. Another Spyglass Siren. If we draw another white source, then we could temporary lockdown and something. We do have 2 get lost. We could do that instead. But they could just activate the Shooter next turn. Britches is gonna hit us for 3, for 3 anyways. And we're gonna have to take it out before it attacks. Okay. Gotta pass a turn here and kind of see like how they attack. So they have the other Spyglass. That could be used to activate the Subterranean Schooner. And then they attack in for the 4 and they win. So the thing is that that doesn't get rid of an artifact. Okay. And they're attacking with 4 with the Schooner. So, we shouldn't have waited, but I think like either way we would have been done. All right. Pass. No, I should have taken them out beforehand. I just said that just a few minutes ago. Gotta dial it back a little bit, you know. So, and actually like oh no, Malcolm the Eyes, he has haste. And we're at 2 life. There's nothing we can do about Malcolm. He's gonna come. We could temporary lockdown, clear the board up, but then they've got Malcolm, and it's gonna be game over. All right. That one could have went a little bit differently. We waited a little too long in a couple of different situations. We're gonna jump right into another game. And I believe after this game, I'm gonna have to go find a water. Earth? What in the world, guys? What is that username? Metaladay. Hopefully we're playing against some aggro. Fancy. Hopefully we're playing against some aggro. We've got a couple of temporary lockdowns. And a Silex. I'm gonna keep it. Ooh, hey, what's up, buddy? My favorite one of the dragons, the black dragon. He's the best out of all of them, in my opinion. Okay, start off with an anchorage. Uh-huh. So, are you mono red? Black dragon. Fancy sleeves. Mono red. Oh no, you don't. Slick shot. Wah wah wah. My nemesis. My nemesis. What are we gonna do about slick shot? I think we're just gonna pass and unit of the third path. Do you have a ruckus? Are you going to start a ruckus? Okay, so he has 2 slick shots. That is extremely intimidating. Okay. This series might change to mono red. How good is it after the recent rotation? I'm just kidding. Maybe. Let's do... Distraction with Jace. They're definitely going to be able to kill him if I pop him out there. I do want to hold up the 3 steps ahead. Let's just go ahead and archive. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That's not terrible. Probably could go for another union of the third path. But hey. Beggars can't be choosers, and I'm definitely a beggar. Please, sir. I want some more. Please play more mono red, please. Fugitive Codebreaker. And you've got a couple of free slick shots over there. So you're just going to imp up for a huge turn. Yeah, sure. I think we're just gonna have to counter one of the slick shots, because they get a +2, a +0 for every non-creature spell you cast. Oh, and you have the... Okay. Yeah, I see. I see what you're planning. How cute, buddy. Oh, that's great. Good job. This is really not going all that well. Plot is just so overpowered with Slick Shot. This is just ridiculous. They build up, you know, like 5 spells over here. We get to counter like 1 at a time as it sits at the current moment. Okay, well, we're gonna just stick with the plan of like trying to counter one of the slick shots, because what else are we gonna do? Another code breaker. Okay. They're gonna get us down to what this turn? What are you gonna cast now? You're thinking about it. Oh, okay. Yep, resolve. Sure. We need to find another land. We can only counter 1 of their slick shots next turn anyways, and we could really use the other land to force them to play a couple of slick shot. If we leave the board state the way that it is, it's just not good for us either way. I'm not saying that we've got a chance in this game, but I like to play them out and just kind of, you know, see how bad it was, so we know what to do for the next game. And what kind of changes we need to make for it in our deck. We do need to find an untapped land, so I'm going to use one of the 3 steps ahead. See if we can get it. There we go. Get Lost isn't really all that bad either, and at this point, like, if they were down to a single creature, Silex is not going to do anything for us, really, in this situation. We can get rid of that, but if we were down to a single creature, we could go ahead and pop the Jace out there. We just got to get to that point, but they have a whole handful of gas. Let's see. So we could counter the one slick shot and then counter the other. They could always ruckus for free and attack us for 7 with the ruckus alone because of the prowess on the code breakers. Or we go ahead and temporary lockdown. Then we could, okay, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do what we originally talked about. Do the temporary lockdown, and then either we could wait for them to try to pump one of their slick shots and then use a Get Lost, or we just counter one of the slick shots completely. Okay. See what the situation calls for. Okay, so we countered that one now, or they still play one and beef it up. Let's let that happen. Here's the other one. Could they pull off 16 damage right here? I'm sure they probably could. I feel like just waiting for them to target one of these guys. Maybe they build one up more than the other. Okay. Yep. So right now they're at 7. Go ahead. What else are you going to target them with? Or what other non-creature spells are you going to cast? Okay, so... Shock. They're still getting the +2/+0 for both of those. Resolve. That goes to 5. Goes to 6. Do the 2 damage. We use the Get Lost and take care of one of the slick shots. They are going to get the card draw off of this one. And if we temporary lockdown, they don't get the card draw. And I really don't want them to draw a card. We'll get rid of this one. Do they have the Monstrous Rage in hand? Okay. So we get hit with a whole 8. They got a shock on top. Are they going to keep it? Keep it. Why not? We'll just counter that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play the temporary lockdown and take out everything over there. And then we still have the mana we need to be able to counter their next play. Okay, you're gonna play the shock. We both know you've got it. We would go to 4. I don't really want to lose any more life, but I would rather hold on to the 3 steps ahead. Let's just go ahead and not lose any more life. I mean, we lost one from the Pain Land anyway, so really it was just 1 additional life. Of course we did, right? 5 is not the spot that I want to be in. Maybe we'll play the Jace. If they have anything with haste, though, we want to leave mana open to be able to activate our anchorage. Let's just, I mean, they're only going to draw 1 card, hopefully. Maybe we'll just minus here. I think I just helped them out. They had a bunch of land on top. Ugh. You live and you learn. Okay, so now we've got the Union of the Third Path. That's awesome. We really need that. They are at 42 cards right now. Let's go ahead and minus the Jace again. Or would that put him right in range? Let's go ahead and plus him actually, because we don't want him to get burned out. We're going to rely on Jace a little bit too much as we go here. Okay, sure. There we go, got rid of their threat. And we found the Farsight Ritual. So we could Farsight Ritual into Union of the Third Path at the end of their turn. Keep Jace out of harm's way, out of burn spell's way.
Become subdued.
Let's see. So they already had the 2 slick shots. They had 2 ruckus. They had 3 shocks. So we have to lock ruckus, slick shot, 2 code breakers. Okay. That's the Old West, looking at each other eye to eye, wondering who's gonna draw first. The intensity is building up and stirring. Ain't nothing inside but a couple of cactuses, couple of lizards, and you and me in the hot sun. What you gonna do, Pilgrim? The intensity builds. Come on, Earth, make a move. I'm ready. Just call me Quick Draw McGaw. Okay. Or we just stand down until you quit. Don't do it, buddy. Step off from that ledge, my friend. Don't do it. I was having so much fun, but see, once Control starts having fun, once we get to a point where we're having fun, and it's actually like, you know, a little bit more competitive, they're like, nah. I gotta win by turn 3. Or, you know, it's not happening. At least they try. We got past turn 3. That's saying something for us, and it's saying something for them. Could you please pass priority? I just want to play Union of the Third Path. No big deal. Hello, little scorpion. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bug you, Mr. Dragon. Okay. So, that went a lot better than I originally expected. Yay. Good news for us. I'm gonna have to go grab a water. I do apologize. This is probably my first time taking an actual break during a stream, but I promise I will be right back in just a moment. Cheers. We've got a game up against Tato. I almost wanted to say Tater. Don't be a hater, Tater. I don't like it. We're gonna mulligan. Okay, I like it. We're gonna keep it. We probably just get rid of the... I mean, obviously, like, it would be nice to go and keep the 2 no more lies and the 3 steps ahead and just counter everything they did in the first 3 turns, but having that Sunfall... Something about that Sunfall draws my attention. And generally, like, I just get rid of whatever I've got extra of. But in this situation, I don't know. Okay, they're not giving any clues as to what they may be running. They don't even have a pet. So... it's probably going to be a mistake, but I really just want to counter their first few plays and just annoy them enough to where they just quit the game. Is that bad? I want to try it. I just want to try it and see what happens. Let's keep our 6. We're going to go ahead and ditch the Sunfall and see if we'll be able to counter the first few things they do. Okay, we got a Restless Reef. We got the Demolition Field. Oh my god. Are you playing Merfolk Tribal? I think they are, Jim. Let's go ahead and just counter this. Yeah, that's right. Tell him, get out of our face. Okay, Demolition Field. We are not going to be able to 3 steps. But we do have the No More Lies. Are they going to do anything? No? Sweet. We're going to go ahead and take this out then. Because we need another blue source anyways. Yes, we're going to take action. Of course, we need the blue source. Alright, we'll just hold up our counter spells and see what happens. What is this thing? Is it a groundhog? Another reef? Greedy. Greedy Tato. Okay. Mirex. Sure. So it looks like Demir control up against blue-white control. Oh, you know that we don't have an answer for the Restless Reef right now, huh? Okay, we're gonna the Spell Guy here. Surveil 2, yes. Demolition Field, perfection. Meticulous Archive, not really. 2 Demolition Fields, now we're talking. Is it my birthday? Okay, Demolition Field goes down. And pass. And Groundhog. What's in your exile? Just this, of course. Right. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I got the Demolition Field. And you know you can't activate the Restless Reef. You know I probably got a couple of counter spells in hand. Are you gonna try to push something out here anyways? That is the question. Are you brave enough? Do you have the stomach for it? Because I don't know if I do. Because we don't have the mana base to be able to 3 steps ahead and No More Lies. We can't do both with what we've got. But you don't need to know what I've got. I was hoping that he wouldn't do anything. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Of course, we held priority there for a little while, and I didn't even notice. Demolition Field. Take out the Restless Reef, and hopefully don't have anything to play at instant speed. Yes, we're going to take action, of course. What do we want, though? We got 2 white. We got 2 blue. We probably need another blue. Let's take another blue. Okay. Play another Demolition Field. We have the Farsight Ritual. We can start cranking out some Murex tokens so they don't do anything on the following turn. Okay. So we're still holding up 3 steps ahead in case they do anything crazy. And we still have the No More Lies in case they do anything less crazy. This is what they talk about crazy. Well, we could go ahead and No More Lies. Why not? Let's do it. And hopefully they don't have a counterspell in return. Good, 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 good. Very nice. High five. Very nice. We could go ahead and Farsight Ritual. Hopefully they don't counter it. Or they might be like, oh, okay, they let us oh. Well, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. That was pretty cool. Okay. We got 3 wins. We need 3 more to get to Platinum Tier 3. We're moving at a snail's pace here, just because of the types of games that we're playing here in the past few streams. But hey, we're still making our way downtown. Play. I might have to take another break for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm not sure. I don't think I will. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go take a break for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But if I did, I would have sour cream and onion chips with it. No More Lies. You didn't know the 3rd path. Spellgire. This is looking like it is pretty good. And, okay. We did it. It's not a 2-land opener. Funny Fox. I do not like that. Funny Fox. We're going up against Funny Fox. We're going to keep and jump right in. I like your sleeves. Very cool. Very shiny. I'm not a big fan of your dog, though. Okay. Sea Chrome. Is that the way we want to start? Yes, that's the way we want to start. Let them know right off the rip that we're blue-white. We're going to do planes and hold No More Lies so we don't take any pain from our waste. And then, of course, we're not going to play the tapped land just yet because we need to be able to do things. We need to have some early interaction. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Today's going really well for me. How are you doing today? Got a little bit of chat action going on over here. Hopefully I wasn't too late to respond to you. But yeah, I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Caustic Bronco, and we do have the Cavern of Souls. I really don't like the fact that they have Cavern of Souls. I really don't want to deal with the Caustic Bronco. I don't like anything. I don't like your face. Let's let it resolve. Because we have to. We could really go for a Demolition Field, of course, because I'm not a big fan of this Cavern of Souls over here, and it's not doing anything for my counterspells. And, you know, I just, I don't like it, Sam I Am. We'll pass. I will say that we're doing a little bit better today as far as the stream goes. Yesterday we ran into some lagging problems. Yeah, no problem. You are very welcome. But we we are doing a little bit better today. On my end, I'm not showing that I'm dropping any frames, so hopefully this stream is coming in a lot clearer for you guys. Yeah, Caustic Bronco. Of course we would like you to play another one, because that's what we asked for. Alright, we're gonna have to get something going with Sunfall. If we could find a Sunfall, we'd be doing okay. They are Golgari. Alright. I think we'd play the untapped land, of course. And then we're gonna have to do this at the end of their turn, so we're gonna pass. Maybe they'll play something that we are able to counter, and that will make me feel a little bit better. Let's see. I don't like the fact that they revealed a Shieldred. Cut down's fine. Let's see, Snake, Horse Mount. At least we could counter the Shieldred when it comes in. And let's do that. Let's go ahead and draw. Another Union and a Get Lost. Not another Union, I'm sorry. A Union and a Get Lost. It would just be really helpful to find more like a Sunfall at the current moment. So I think we toss this. So we do have a few wins today, to answer the question. Or maybe, 3 wins. I'm sorry, we did start off the stream with a loss, but other than that, we're doing okay. I don't think we want Get Lost or Union of the Third Path. We're going to go ahead and toss both of those. Because we really need a Sunfall. I can see that already. Okay. What you doing over there, bud? And speaking of which, yay. Let's see, we're at 19. We're okay-ish. We're gonna play the Anchorage. We could go ahead and tap. No. I don't think I would. I think I would just rather counter Shieldred altogether. But if we were to play the Jace and give one of these Caustic Broncos -3, I mean, they're pretty much going to be doing the same thing, right? But also, we have this. And I'm sure they have the removal, but you know what? It's probably smarter just to hold on to the Jace. Let's pass the turn. And hopefully we can just counter this Shieldred. I wouldn't really like to Farsight Ritual, though. They do have 8 cards in hand, so they're going to have to... Okay. Well, never mind. So they play the Glyph first. I don't like that either. But of course, it cannot attack this turn, and we have the Sunfall. I think we hold on to our counters. Yep, saddle up, cowboy. Saddle on up, saddle on up. Yes, yes, yes. Go right ahead. So much value off of the Caustic Bronco. And honestly, whenever it attacks. So even if we would have given it -3, -0 with Jace, it still wouldn't have helped anything. We do want to hold up our counter spells for things like Shieldred, the Apocalypse, Liliana, Aclazotz, aka Alcatraz, those types of deals. We're going to draw a couple of cards. Three steps ahead, very wonderful. I think we want Demolition Field because they did get Cottage. They found a cottage, we found a field. Might as well, they go hand in hand. Ooh, and we found a Silex. Okay. They are down to 42 cards. So here's the issue that I have, though. We are at 11 life. I don't want them to attack through for 7. It would be nice if we could Sunfall and have another land, another untapped land to hold up a No More Lies. I think we're just gonna have to Sunfall anyways. Unfortunately, I mean, what else do we do? We're gonna have to Sunfall, we're gonna have to get another untapped land in for Silex. Yeah, I know. I knew it was coming. So we draw. You know, I'm not a fan of show. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I am a fan when I'm playing him, but gosh, he's so terrible to play against. It would have been really nice to have been able to Sunfall and have the other untapped land in order to do what we wanted to do. Really, we need to play a Silex. We'll play a land. We could drop a Silex, still have mana available for 3 steps. I think that that's okay. We also have Demolition Field open in case they activate their Restless Cottage. I'm hoping that they don't because we have the ability to be able to do that this turn. And so we could activate the Demolition Field, we could activate our token, we could counter a spell, depending on what they're gonna do. Okay, so they go with activating the cottage. They go with activating the cottage. And then they're gonna attack in for 4. Either way, they're attacking in for 4. We don't have enough to be able to activate and block one. Either way, we're going to end up taking 4. And the 2. So, we have Demolition Field. Just wish we had one more mana. Just one more. It'd work out so perfect. Yes, they attack for 4. We take 2 damage from your ability. Gonna go to 3. You're gonna play. Oh. I see. Yes, we would like to draw a card. Oh, we're gonna take the 2 damage. Really, I just, I can't do anything with this Shieldred. And I'm gonna have to use the Silex here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the value off of it. And we're gonna lose our token in the process. But we could just go ahead and pay for Activate It. We're gonna go down to 6 land, so we're gonna get rid of a couple of land that we tapped. And then leave up 3 steps ahead. I think that's probably about what we got to do here, guys. We will activate and leave up 3 steps. We will not pay the 2, we decline. And we'll choose our untapped first. And then one of the pain lands and a plains. Okay. I mean, can you blame me? Oh boy. We're gonna go through this again? Okay, so they have 4 lands up. We could no more lies to Liliana, because I feel like if we tap out and we 3 steps ahead the Liliana, then they're going to turn around and play another Apocalypse. If we no more lies and they tap the 3 for the no more lies, we can no more lies again to get rid of the Liliana, hold up 3 steps ahead on our next turn. So we're going to no more lies. Okay. Now we can hold up 3 steps ahead. And hopefully be able to draw a couple of cards as well. They have 37 cards in their deck currently. We don't have enough to play Jace and hold up 3 steps, so we're just gonna pass. Okay, so they're going to play the Dread Knight, and then they're going to hold open 5. We could go ahead and play both of the 3 steps ahead here. But we also need to draw a couple of cards. But I just don't want them to turn around and play a Shieldred, the Apocalypse. They're playing around everything we have right now with that. Let's 3 steps ahead. Just counter it. Because we really can't have another Shieldred coming down. Okay, they play a Bronco. And then they have 3 mana open. We could always minus or play the Jace next turn. Let's go ahead and let the Bronco sit. Because we could +1 Jace and give him -3/-0. We're gonna save the 3 steps ahead. We could also, okay, we got a temporary lockdown. That's good. We need to play the Jace now. And then we still have the mana enough to be able to play 3 steps.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. Our plan
And might as well.
beyond your comprehension.
I feel like if they were to play something to make us discard, I mean, it's nice to have that other land in hand. We have 7 lands in play right now. It would be cool, but I don't want to get too greedy. So I think I just want to keep the land in my hand for just in case emergency purposes for discarding something on the grand chance that they have something to make us discard, which they do. So hopefully we can keep our Jace alive enough, long enough, to be able to find another Jace. I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. I'm sure they've got plenty of removal. I don't like this guy either. I don't like him whatsoever. They do have the other 4 mana open, and I do feel like... Let's see. So... I know they've got the other Shieldred. I was gonna go ahead and counter this thing, but... Yeah. Gosh. What do we do? Pass. They play a Shieldred. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. We could use a little bit of life gain here. You know, we can also... Let's see. They're down to 33. If we did find the other Jace... What are the chances? What are the chances? What are the odds? We have 4 of them. We have 4 of them. We could win the game right here, maybe? Ugh. We'd have to find an untapped land and a Jace. Right? We're down to 1 life. We're here on hopes and dreams, mate. Let's draw some cards. Ugh. No good. Get rid of one of the lockdowns. No Jace. In that case, we... -2?
I know where to find all the answers.
We do another 3 steps ahead. Try to find... Ugh. This is terrible. Let's try it. Okay, we did not find the untapped land. We did, however, find the Sunfall. And that's pretty much game, guys. Well, we did everything that we could. You know, that's fine. It comes along with the territory, right? This is a live stream, so we're gonna see some losses. Take a look at the deck really fast, just in case you guys didn't get to see it earlier. Plus, I just want to look at one thing real quick anyways, real fast. Everything is looking pretty good. Union of the Third Path, I did want to make sure that we had 3 of them in there. All 4 of the Sunfall, 2 Orders of Silex to get us out of those overwhelming situations. Farsight Ritual is doing great. Having the 1 Silver Scrutiny is really nice. Spellguire is definitely coming in the clutch. And again, like with Silver Scrutiny, we're choosing that card selection over card draw with having Farsight Ritual and Spellguire. You know, digging through our deck a little bit and getting something that we actually need, whereas Silver Scrutiny is just kind of like, you know... I mean, it's good for refilling our hand, you know, when we get to that point. And then, of course, 3 steps ahead is that other draw source that we have, that we can rely on. I would like to have a couple of more, like, spot removal. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Honestly, I just wanted to make sure that we had the Unit of the Third Path in, or 3 of them in there. Okay, let's jump into another game. Not doing nearly as bad today as far as streaming goes. Honestly, like, we haven't dropped any frames at all as far as I've seen over here on my end. So I do believe it was an issue with my internet yesterday, my connection. Which some other places around here locally did have some issues with their network as well. Some commercial establishments around the area, so it wasn't just here. The opponent does go first, allowing us to draw into, hopefully, what could be our third land. And we could, base our lives on, on hopes and dreams here. Why not? It would be nice to have a little bit more of a guarantee of how the game's going to go a little bit. Do we mulligan? I really do need to mulligan the 2 land hands. So tempting to keep it. Just for the record, I normally do not keep a 2 land hand at all. Like, normally I don't. We found our 3rd land. Let's just roll with it. Yeah, it's luck of the draw. It's luck of the draw. I get it. But the hand was pretty good. Looks like we could go down for a temporary lockdown here, Everett. I think we're gonna go with a... doesn't really matter. Here's an apple. Let's get back over on our side of the screen. Okay. So far we see a toxic guy. Is that supposed to be a telltale sign? Wish for madness? Absolutely. Okay, so Seed Core. Corrupted. Activated with 3 or more poison counters. Okay. Let's do... They have all 3 of their lands open. They can only use this to cast a creature. Okay. Lottie frickin' da. Pass. Yeah. Why not? So, blue, white, proliferate, very wonderful. We love 10 poison counters. We would love to have 10 poison counters, please, by all means. So do we just want to take this out? Because Corrupted activates the next turn, and it's very annoying that they just played the 1 creature and they're just going to sit there and ping us for 1 over and over again. And I know like they're baiting us right into their trap, but I think that we're going to take it out. So I've been messing with the lighting a little bit. I know like my first few streams I kind of looked like Donald Trump. I do apologize for looking so orange, actually probably even more orange than Donald Trump. I don't know if that's possible in your opinion, but I was feeling kind of more like Oompa Loompa-y. So I did mess with the settings a little bit, did mess with the lighting, and hopefully my saturation is coming through on your end a little bit better. I am not looking quite as orange on my end, so not so Donald Trump-esque. Okay, so we've got a little mite here. We've got Scrub's Hive. Temporary lockdown would be pretty awesome. They have a Mirex. They're just all about that poison. All about that poison. We could go ahead and play our Jace and give this one -3, -0. Let them go ahead and get maybe a couple more tokens or whatever in. Buy us a little bit of time. Let's do that.
Your hope is wasted. You cannot win.
Okay. Sure. Bounce the Jace back to our hand. We'll take that. That's acceptable. Completely disrespectful. Okay. So yes, we want temporary lockdown. We want demolition field. We want fair wages. We want less taxes. Sorry, that was too far. Okay, I don't want to take 1 billion poison damage. Could really use demolition field and a lockdown. Do we? Let's get the Jace back on the field. I mean, yeah, I just said demolition field and a lockdown, and that would require us to draw some cards. I understand. I know where you're coming from. I get it.
Minds are easily quelled.
But I'm just hoping that we can throw Jace out there as a distraction. And then maybe, you know, hopefully buy ourselves just enough time. Maybe even use Jace's minus ability here. I mean, if we didn't find the tapped or the untapped land, it would be nice also to just go ahead and Sunfall at this point. Throw in the untapped land, give the 3/3 -3 -0. They're gonna make another token. They can attack in for 3 and give us 3 poison damage this time. We do have our 2/3 over here that can block. They probably have the spot removal. Oh dear, dear, dear me. Well, we definitely need to play a land. That's something we know for sure. How many cards do they have? They have 48. We do have 2 Jaces. It's not helping us at the current moment. Maybe we could try to raise them. I seriously doubt it. I'm talking a lot and I do apologize. No, I don't. I'm not sorry for that.
You can be made to obey.
I'm just sitting over here wishing for madness. Just going a little bit insane. No big deal. Okay, so you're gonna attack for 3. You're gonna give me 3 more poison damage, give me to 6. You're gonna proliferate. Let's go. Sure, why not? Another Cavern of Souls. You're going to attack into who? Into me? Into Jace? Into what? Into me. They probably have the removal for Anchorage. And we need to Sunfall this turn. So do we take the gamble? I think we just let it happen, unfortunately. And then Ritual. Hopefully they don't. I mean, we didn't have the. I mean, we do have a spell gyre for a counter spell, but if they try to proliferate, and there we go. We needed this. We also need this. It would be nice to take both of these, but we definitely need this, and we're gonna need this. Oh boy. And we have the win. Right now, we have the win in our hand. They are at 47. After the next couple of turns, we could play... Okay, so... we definitely want to... I think we want a Sunfall here. Even though we do have the temporary lockdown. But then again, we have Hive over here at the beginning of your upkeep, blah blah blah. Maybe we do just go for the lockdown. And then we play the Demolition Field. And then we +1 Jace. Okay.
Our plans are
Pass.
beyond your comprehension.
Let's go ahead and take this out. Or do we? Yeah, we do. Because honestly, as it sits right now, we can't use the Spellgire to counter. So we're just going to go ahead and take out the Mirex. And we're going to hope that we survive. We need 4 more poison counters, takes us out of the game. We do have the win in our hand. We're trying to see if we can race poison right now. Fingers crossed that it works out, buddy! Have an apple. Okay, so... they attack into us, they give us another poison counter, they proliferate 3 times? I don't know if they'd have the mana to be able to make that work. Maybe they do play... have they played a land yet? Oh no. So that's going to be our 7th one. And then if they target Rot Priest, then we get a poison counter. Okay, thank God they didn't target the Rot Priest. Oh, this is too close, this is too close. They have 45 cards. We would need to, let's see, so we can do 24. And then another 15. We only have enough mana to be able to cast one other Jace this turn. We might as well Sunfall and maybe we plus the Jace. Let's still go ahead and Sunfall. Because even if they give Rot Priest like Hexproof, Indestructible, whatever, okay. Well, guys, it looks like they're going to be able to poison us completely out this game. Unfortunately.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
They could play the Rot Priest and then just target it, and then we're dead. Yep. So we were really close to being able to mill them out. That was a really close game. We had the win in our hand. I'm not upset about that game whatsoever. I think that had we have found, the temporary lockdown a little bit earlier, we'd have been okay. Let's go ahead and jump into another game. I mean, when we lose, yeah, we might be a little bit salty, especially when we have the win in our hand, but we do not do any type of, salty rage here on the stream. Or at all. Not behind the scenes either. Maybe sometimes. Okay, so this hand is looking okay enough. Here's their sleeve, very ugly. It's animated a little bit there. Okay, and let's see, do we want to... I guess we'll go ahead and keep this. It seems like we're going to need the Silex this game. Really... Yeah, sure. Why not, guys? Why not? We're here. We're fine. We're surviving. Okay, Mr. Opponent. He mulliganed. He's got 5 cards in hand. That's good news for us. Commercial District running some Gruul, red-green so far. We're going to start off with the Seachrome cost. Ooh, are they running Jund? They are running Jund. I like it. Like it a lot. Seachrome Coast again. Swamp. Okay. Yeah. Ramping into some stuff. Jund. Got some Jund. Really do like seeing Jund. I was just talking last stream about how one of my favorite decks to play is Jund midrange. I mean, it's pretty... Most of the time it's just pretty awesome. I started playing Jund midrange when around Theros, when Stormbreath Dragon was around. I think we're just gonna play or lay down the plains, and we'll pass the turn. And we'll eat some candy. We end up at this this level, or background, or scene, or whatever you want to call it, a lot. And it would be nice if they would go ahead and give us, you know, some more scenery, some more battlegrounds. When Commercial District enters Surveil 1, yes, absolutely, my friend. Another Spelunker. We're gonna let that happen. Spelunker's not, you know, what kills us. It's whatever they're ramping to with Spelunker. I know it's spelunking, but I like to call it Spelunker. Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Okay. You need another third path. Ooh, we do like that. Having 4 lands doesn't really matter. We're gonna Meticulous Archive. Having 4 lands open doesn't matter just yet. It will in the following turns. We're gonna leave that on top as well. And pass. Eat some Conde. Ooh. Okay, so they are domain ramp. Sure. Trying to get that mana in there for that Atraxa. Surprised we haven't seen a Cavern of Souls yet. Okay, let's do... Wish we had the Demolition Field, because I know they're going to end up popping cavern in at any moment. Go ahead and play the well, you know. Yeah, because then we could counter and draw this turn. Let's do that. If we so desire. Okay, go ahead. Sacrifice your fabled passage. And they don't have caverns, so I feel a little bit bad. Let's do 3 steps ahead. And we will discard the... I would like to have a body in play. And I also would like to have the untapped land. I want the spot removal. I want everything. Let's get rid of the plains. We have the demolition field for the cavern if they end up playing it. So let's go ahead and get that down. Eat some candy in the process of waiting. Ancient cornucopia. I don't really like this, but at the same time, I mean, we don't really care that they gain life. And there's, I mean, and, you know, they're just ramping with it. You know, they're adding another, they're able to tap for mana of any color, which I would assume would help them. I mean, they're running every other color anyways. Let's let it resolve. Originally we thought it was Jund, and we got a little bit excited, and then we found out otherwise. Now we're a little disappointed, but everything's okay, and the stream's going great. What do you do, Betty? Right. Shoot some kind of oil out of your tail. I have seen this pet before. Plenty of times. I just forget what they... I forgot what he does. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this, and we'll pass a turn, and we'll see if they do anything fun. Again, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I feel like I'm enjoying the stream a little bit more so today. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to know more lies, buddy. And you can gain your life. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. No, let's not. Let's wait. Do we? Yes, we do. I think we want to get this down. We also want to find some Jaces. But there's still at 42 cards over there. We're going to have to buy ourselves some time, and we're going to want to slow them down. And they're probably going to try to want to play around the Urza Silex, which we're not really going to be able to because it's going to sit there the whole time. But they probably do have something to get rid of it because they are running green. But I think we want to get this down anyways. Ooh, he's over there leaking on himself. Ugh. Or is that his saliva? I think that's just his saliva. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything this turn either. We want to hold on to the Spell Guide just because it's also a counter spell. They're not really doing a whole lot. I would like to be able to draw some cards. We could use the Silver Scrutiny for that, but I feel like I would like to at least, you know, use it at its maximum value. Let's just keep going here. Alright, so we can at least get a little bit of action going with the Mirex tokens. Maybe force them to do something, maybe put them on some kind of a clock. We have plenty of land to be able to play 2 Jace. As soon as they get down to 30 cards, hopefully we're able to see 2 Jace and we're able to finish this game out and get another win under our belt. That'd be great. Nothing would make me happier in this situation. Okay. Not doing anything again. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get another bird down. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is word. Bird, 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 bird. The bird is word. Gonna get a bird down. Pass a turn. Come on, buddy. I know you've got the Atraxa in hand. It's no secret. I won't counter it. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, we're gonna do this and counter the spell. Sure, you can do that. You can have your life. Oh, that sounded terrible. Okay. My turn. Play a land. We need to find some Jaces. We could start just going to, I mean, they're down to 39 cards. They have 9 more to go before I feel comfortable enough. If we could just go ahead and use the Silver Scrutiny possibly next turn, then we could go ahead and draw how many? 8? Draw 8 into a couple of Jaces. Most likely possibleness. Could also go ahead and activate this here Blood. Let's activate the Blood. Do you have removal for him? Please say no. Okay. Sure. There was this guy in this old woodworking show. What was it called? Like, This Old House or something like that. And he always said that. He always said wood. Grab a wood. Didn't know if he was actually trying to say bird or board or what it was. I was actually just too young at the time to know what he was saying. But it came out of his mouth. Wood. Aw, really? The lightning strike. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, sure. Not lightning strike. Lightning helix, my bad. 2 completely different things. That still pretty much do the same thing. I'm gonna hit you with some poison. Come on, come on, come on, Side Hunter. What are you taking from me? What are you taking from me? Are you taking the Silex? Yes, you are. and it exiles, so I can pay 2 and find a Jace. I'm completely okay with that. There's one. What you gonna do now, buddy? They realized their mistake. They were like, ooh, what did I just do? I used a leyline binding, I went ahead and took their Silex because I didn't want to have to play around it, and that's what they wanted to take from me in order to start playing their other spells, because they knew I was running out of counter spells. But as soon as they realized that they exiled Urza's Silex, and then I was able to pay the 2 and get the benefit off of it, that was enough for them. I gotta say, like, Urza's Silex is not seeing any play in a lot of the blue-white control decks that I've seen in Best of 1. But I just feel like with the way that oh, that's cool. Helping Hand is a really great card. Definitely going to help us out with some aggro. We did end up making a Jeskai aggro deck. But that's aside from the point. That's not really what we're here to talk about. But Urza's Silex is not really seeing a whole lot of play. And with the amount of, like, just with, okay, I know I've been saying it a lot, but Boros tokens, that deck alone, I mean, we kind of have to be running something that destroys all non-land permanents, or we're kind of dead in the water, so to speak. Up the creek without a paddle. Down river without a prayer. Trying to go up the waterfall. I don't know. But it's a lot. It's hard without having Urza Silex. Oh no, here we go. Yep. Yep. They're gonna get rid of the Union. They probably got an, oh gosh. Why do we have to play up against this card? I really don't like the deck. What kind of sleeves do they have here? That is supposed to be Liliana's Esquiro? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. Let's just go ahead and play our little island. And then you're gonna play another discard spell, and we're gonna have to choose a land most likely, unfortunately. Because you won't let us have nice things. And the biggest issue that I have, you know what, we're gonna have to get, we need the demolition field because we see the foundry. We know that they're playing some creature lands over there. We don't know necessarily if they're Golgari or not at this point. I need all the counter spells, but we also need 2 blue sources. We're gonna need a blue and a white source. We need the demolition field. I guess we had to get rid of the Gyre, unfortunately. Okay, let's hold up the blue-white land for no more lives. Yeah, you got that cute mouse over there, but there's nothing cute about this deck, noob 0110. I think we just want to play the demolition fields. Let's do that. If they play something, we have a no more lives. If they play a nothing, then we can demolition field. If they play Star Spangled Banner, then we have a get lost. Just kidding. Love Star Spangled Banner. Very patriotic. Mirrex. Well, it's a good thing we got the demolition field down, eh? They don't have anything they can play at instant speed or flash. Well, at least flash. This is sorcery. And I think we're okay to go ahead and demolition field the Mirrex. They're going to go ahead and make the token. Let's see. We can get lost the Foundry. So let's demolition field the Mirrex. Which one do we want? We've got a blue and a white and a blue in hand. We probably want a white. Okay, let's go ahead and balance this out a little bit. Now we could get lost the Foundry, and we could also no more lies, whatever nonsense. Whatever shenanigans. Say shenanigans one more time. Shenanigans. And we're back. Yep, go ahead and attack me for 1. Get in your poison damage. But what are you going to Oh, man. Okay. No more lies, or do we hold on to it and just get rid of the land? I mean, either way, that's pretty much getting rid of a card out of our hand, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. It would be nice to have the untapped land so that we could counter and draw the following turn. Could use all the gas we've got in our hand, honestly. Meticulous Archive might just have to go. Sure. Okay. That's helpful, but not at the same time. Okay, they have the other Mirrex. We could really go for a demolition field. We could really go for drawing some cards. We could really go for a Philly cheesesteak. We could really go for peanut butter and jelly and sour cream and onion chips. And we could really go Adam Pass. Oh no. Why? Why are you so mean? So mean. So needy and so mean. Let's do this. Counter and draw. Okay, let's get rid of the Sea-Chrome. Okay, we gotta discard yet another card. Maybe we ditch the No More Lies at this point since they have 6 lands in play. We are still worried about the Liliana. If they did make us discard again, I mean, it would be nice to start building up our land base as well. We don't really want to get rid of what we've got in our hand. They're at 47 cards still in their deck. They've got 3 in the grave. That would have been 50, 56, 58. Okay, so they do. Alright, so they are at a 60 card deck. Anything in exile? Maybe 61. Do. Farsight Ritual would be really nice. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. See what they do. Okay, crack the clue, sure. We could get lost the hostile investigator. We could let them attack for 5 and drop us down to 11 and have 3 poison damage. We could draw some cards. Oh. Take another poison damage. Yep. Well, we definitely don't want to deal with the bat because they would have taken our Farsight Ritual, which, well, that's probably not the case. They would have taken our Get Lost. But I definitely don't want them to be able to, you know, take the Farsight Ritual. Either way, like, I feel like it would have been a better call just to take out the bat. Okay, we did find the counter spell, so that's cool. We're still not in a very good situation here. Could be better. Exile is a card from their hand. Sure. That's what we left the land in there for. Are you gonna pay the 5 and have us discard another card? They are, so we're gonna go ahead and do the 3 steps. Tough decision. Okay, so we have a counter spell to counter whatever they do next. We might as well just pass the turn here. We could draw again with 3 steps. We could gain a little bit of life with 3 steps or with Union. I feel like we probably want to Farsight Ritual. I mean, that's definitely what we want to do is Farsight Ritual at the end of their turn. Leave the 3 steps ahead open in case they do any shenanigans, which they probably will. They keep forcing our hand a little bit, and it would be really nice, you know, if we could, well, here's the Liliana. We don't want to deal with Liliana. I guess we'll go ahead and discard the... Could get rid of the waste. I just feel like, I mean, eventually we want to get some lands in play, but they keep making us discard everything, and we want to keep as much accessibility to answers as we can, which, not, you know, they're just limiting everything. And that's a hard situation to be in too, because I was thinking about like just playing a bunch of counter spells and just counter everything that anybody did, and being that mono, you know, that control player that's just like, oh, I'll counter on turn 2, I'll counter turn 3, counter turn 4, counter turn 5, you know, just so on and so forth. But you know, we can't just be that kind of a deck. We also have to answer for mono red. Okay, maybe we go ahead and get the other land down. We're all the way down to 7. We could Union, play the other land, and then Farsight Ritual. We could go ahead and Sunfall and get this big token out of here. But, I mean... Yeah. We could try to play the Waste, play the Ritual, and then try to find a piece of spot removal, but I think it's just too risky. We don't really have all that great of moves here, guys, playing up against this discard deck. Luckily for us, they passed a turn. I don't know why, but we'll take it. Okay, so we're definitely going to have the Farsight Ritual at the end of this coming turn. They're probably going to go ahead and make a token for the Mirex at the end of our turn here. And hopefully we can find some good answers. They are down to 42 cards in their deck, but they're just not far enough, and we haven't seen a Jace yet. Okay, so what are you going to do this turn? Are you going to play a land and then you're going to try to play the Virtue? Is that what they want to do? That's probably what they want. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to shoot for this turn, I'm sure. Play the land. Drop the land. Oh, okay. In that case, I think we're going to have to Farsight Ritual. We could... maybe we want to look at the top 8. We'll go to Bargain. So we have the 2 Jaces. We have a Demolition Field. That'd be great to be able to get the Mirex out of the way. And then the Silex, honestly, would take care of Liliana as well as any other threats in play. And we still need Jace, but we're still a little bit off. We're just trying to actually more so just survive in this case.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me. I'm tired of your secrets.
we could actually go for a little bit of health. We also are going to need to get rid of the tokens, but Silex can also get rid of whatever tokens they have in play. Maybe we just go ahead and get rid of the lockdown here. Maybe we could... Oh, okay. So... I don't think they have an answer for Silex. If we did go ahead and Silex, we wouldn't be able to find the Jace, but we would get rid of the token as well as the Liliana. Demolition Field would be pretty cool here. Let's go ahead and play this, get the Silex on the board. We're going to want to go ahead and play the Demolition Field as well. Then we're going to pass a turn. We're going to see if we can get all the value. We're going to be a little bit greedy in this situation just because we are behind. Okay. Are they going to go ahead and play the Virtue? No, because we have the Silex. So what else are you going to do here? Are you going to... Maybe you go ahead and activate your Mishra? We could really go for another Demolition Field or a Get Lost. We could really also stand to gain some life. We were going to get rid of the Sunfall either way, so we're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to let that resolve. And we're going to get rid of the Sunfall.
You won't be outsmarting me.
So they activate the Foundry, and then the other ability is pay one and tap it. Okay. Resolve that. Then they could also make the token. Let's go ahead and Demolition Field the Mirex. We're trying to hang on, guys. We really are. This is very intense. It's a very intense game. Yes, we'll take a look and see. They are down to 39 cards. We found the other Demolition Field. So we could pay 4, activate the Silex. We are at 7. So what if we do this? Take out the Foundry. Mono Black is so mean. Grab our last basic land. So now if we activate... We could activate and pay the 2 to be able to go find a Jace. Let's do that. Six lands will be...
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Now they play the Virtue. Okay, they had another Foundry. Now they play the Virtue. And what are they going to try to get back with the Virtue? Let's see. Target creature card from your graveyard. Most likely a Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. So they have 37 cards in their deck currently. We could go ahead and just play. Let's play. Let's go ahead and try to gain some life. Then we do the Mirex. Then we play the Jace. And then we
Phyrexia's plans
plus.
are already in motion. Become subdued.
So now they can activate the Mishra's Foundry and attack into Jace. I mean, we're down to 6 life. They might just attack us and get us down to 4 and then try to finish it up with the hostile investigator, or the hostile investigator next turn. So they probably attack into us to kind of like, oh well, maybe Jace is going to be enough of a distraction for them. Nope. Okay. We have another Sylex. They're at 35 cards. We're not going to pull this out. Unfortunately. -2. And just see if we have
No secret escapes
any hope
my
here.
grasp.
We did find the other Jace. They're down to 32 cards. We're at 2 life. If we could have found... really, if we could just gain some more life, we could go ahead and sweep and make it, and then have the token to be able to block the Foundry. Keep the Anchorage in our hands. Okay, they're gonna see the Jace. Deep Cavern Bat is gonna, well, never mind. That works for us too, but let's see. Are you gonna play another Deep Cavern and take the Jace? Since you know that we have the Jace, I mean, that's our only hope here. You probably have the removal. You probably have the removal, don't you? If I activate my token, you're gonna go ahead. Okay, you're swinging at me. You're forcing me to block. I have to activate. You're gonna go ahead and kill him. And then you win. Okay, scry 2. If we find another Jace, then we're doing pretty good. This is the most intense matchup I've had with Mono Black discard. Because it's just so close. They're at 31 cards. We're not there, guys. What if we minus the Jace, we might be able to find another one because they have over 20 cards in their graveyard? Or no, they don't. Let's just do -2.
I know where to find all
Okay.
the answers.
How many cards have to be in their graveyard? Okay. Let's do Mirex. Maybe we play another Jace. Choose the one that you wish to keep. We wish to keep this one. Make them discard or get rid of a few more cards. Make them mill a few more cards.
Escapes my grasp.
And we are just not there with any of it. They're going to activate the Foundry. Let's go ahead and concede. Alright guys, well, I feel like, you know, that game went really, really well in comparison to some of the other matchups that we have with Mono Black. And so I can't be too upset about it. I do feel like it depends on the matchup, really, but I do feel like there's some changes that we're going to make before the next stream. But we're going to go ahead and jump into another game here. We'll go over the changes in the next stream. I feel like we want some more... I feel like we want some more counter spells. We want some more spot removal for these creature lands. Because then we could use our demolition field to go ahead and get rid of their Mirexes or their the one that makes the fish, you know. Can't remember the name of it right now, but if we could just use the demolition field to get rid of those guys, then we could definitely you know, afford to just use the extra removal on the creature lands that we have a problem with. I think we might go ahead and just keep this. Going up against a Squirrel Token in a very boring environment. He's got a pet rock, which makes the environment even more boring. Okay, so looks like we're gonna need some temporary lockdown. It's a good thing we've got the Sunfall. I'm really happy that we've got the hand that we do, honestly. We've got... Oh, really? Let's go ahead and just mute this guy. Yeah, sure, you can play the Inspector. Yep, go ahead and attack for 2. Why not? We'll take it. We can go ahead and play a third path on the next turn. We're going to have to draw and see if we can get to that 5th land or a temporary lockdown. Either way. It looks like they're mono white. Oh, I see. So they threw the Cavern of Souls down. Then they played the Imodane's Recruiter, so we can't counter it. And when it enters, creatures you control get +1/+0 and get haste. So they're attacking for 10. But we could go ahead and gain 7. Okay. Attacking for 11. So that's a good thing that we had the Union of the Third Path. And it's a great thing that we chose to do that, use that there, because we did find our temporary lockdown. And we're going to go ahead and use that now. Alright, so now they're down to the recruiter. Okay, there's their mountain. I kind of figured it was Boros. So we did find our untapped land. Let's go ahead and Sunfall. Another Inspector, okay. And all the tokens. If they have another Emidane's recruiter in hand, that's really gonna hurt. We need to leave a couple of things open to block. Okay, we'll pass a turn. So we would have to pay 3 in order to activate. So let's just go ahead and activate our incubator. And they're wanting to try to get rid of our token. We don't want that. We're gonna have to counter it with our 3 steps ahead. Okay, we do have the temporary lockdown. We can block one of their creatures. We could spot remove another one. We could go ahead and play Jace, give 1 -3 -0, have a blocker up. Maybe we do that instead.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. Heal.
And no attacks. I don't feel like attacking Mr. Squirrel Token because I'm at 8 life. Oh no. So the Emidane's recruiter is gonna come down next turn. But we have the Get Lost. We have the Get Lost, but at the same time, we're not gonna have the mana. Not gonna have the mana. Let's do -2. See if we can find an untapped land. No. Okay. I guess we're just going to lock down now, regardless. Okay. So now they play the recruiter, but do they have a sidekick with it? Okay, no. Good thing we've got the demolition field to take out the Mirex. They're either going to attack... They'll probably attack us for 3. Okay. We found another Jace. They're at 42 cards. They have to pay 3 to activate the Mirex. Let's go ahead and take it out now.
music is so intense. It is a very quiet scene. Our opponent takes his time. One last chance.
Coop calls for quiet.
You can feel the stillness in the air. And we continue to feel the stillness in the air.
Are you going to quit? Maybe. Maybe. What you got? What you gonna do? Well, while they take a break, we will too. We'll be right back after these messages. I will say that it was pretty lucky of us to be able to find every answer we needed in the clutch. So I do feel like, this is old school Boros. It's really nothing new at all. We've faced this deck plenty of times, and we know about Imadane's Recruiter. Just kind of surprised us a little bit because they started off looking like they were mono white. I think we just want to grab a white source. Let's do that. And then maybe we do this and pass.
Are easily quelled.
So he's at 41. We could do 30 as of right now. With the 2 Jaces, we could get 30 cards out of their deck. We do have the counter spell. No more lives in hand. Would have been better if we could have left up Spellgyre, but hey. Still not doing too bad in the matchup. Against old school Boros aggro. Are you really gonna let time run down, Mr. Squirrel Token? Okay, they were playing Nurturing Pixie in there. I guess, yeah, okay. That's a little bit new for Boros. This is basically, the rest of it is exactly what we've been seeing. And they say that my deck is boring. It kinda is in some ways, and it kinda isn't in others. Okay. Looks like we may have time for a couple more games here, guys. At least one more. We're gonna see what happens, and we could possibly get ourselves into a second game, depending on how long this one takes. Up against Shirko, and it doesn't look very promising because the Shoulder of the Apocalypse. The Shoulder of the Apocalypse is very intimidating. We have 2 temporary lockdown. They're probably not running anything where that's going to be very useful, unless we're running Bronco, then, and Bat. Okay, Bronco and Bat. In that situation, yes, never mind. I stand corrected by myself. Okay, we're going to keep Sevon. Because it could always be worse. We have 3 lands, we're not stuck at 2. So we're doing okay. These sleeves are pretty nice. I like them a lot, actually. Okay, we're going to start off with an anchorage. And then we'll go ahead and do a waste. Alright, so Rakdos. Cool. A lot of, like, really awesome commons with, you know, some, some actual value. Demolition Field. Question is, do we push the Jace out plus some? Probably not against Rakdos. No, we're not going to do that against Rakdos. We are going to pass the turn. Preacher of the Schism. We don't like that at all. Nothing we can do about it, though. I mean, eventually. Okay. Well, it would be nice to go ahead and find another land. Could go ahead and... you know what? We kind of need to be able to mill them out. We also kind of need to be able to find an untapped land. But we also kind of need to be able to counter their next play. And we kind of need a sandwich. Decisions. Pass a turn. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and get all the things that you could have a dream for. Okay, we're going to counter that. Please tell us we find an untapped land, and we do. Awesome. So, we probably want to we definitely want to try to draw a couple of cards so that we can Sunfall going into the next turn. Hopefully we can find an untapped land with Farsight Ritual. And hopefully they do not play something like a Liliana. Hopefully they just play a creature, attack, and then we're able to draw a couple of cards, Sunfall. Okay. Sure. Relentless with this thing, huh? Of course, like, we could go ahead and just Sunfall. I'm hoping that with Discover 3, though, like, exile cards from top of your library until exile an online card with mana 3 or less. You may cast it without paying a mana cost, or put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of the library in an order. So that's the thing, like, it doesn't have to be, it can be any non-land. So that's, like, the most irritating part about Discover. But we're going to let it happen, and in response, though, so I can take as much time as possible, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a couple of cards. Should I use the Farsight, or should I use the Gyre? We use the Farsight. Okay, does anything help us? We have the untapped land. We have another Jace, which we're going to need to mill them out a little bit more quickly than what we're doing currently. And it would be nice to have some more counter spells, but, you know, we're kind of in a situation. How many cards do they have in their deck? They have 45. We need to mill them out. We need the other Jace. We also need the 3 steps ahead. We need the untapped land. Let's go ahead and take Jace and the untapped land. Because why not? Luckily for us, they found a creature. Luckily for us, we have the untapped land. And you guessed it, we're gonna Sunfall. So now what do they do with all our lands tapped? Of course they do. Of course they do. They attack for 4. They gain 4 life. We go to 9. We don't like it. We could go ahead and play... We could give him -3, -0, try to see if the Jace lasts another turn or so. But at the same time, that is risky with him running black and red. We do have a counter spell, but we'll only have the No More Lies, and they'll be able to pay for that, depending on how the sequence goes. Very risky.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion. Become subdued.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what you gonna do? 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 Should I go ahead and concede? That is the question. Should I just go ahead and concede? Probably. Opens a door. Yes, 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 yes. Go ahead. Surveil. Surveil all you want. Ooh, they got rid of Trumpeting Carnosaur? I don't think so, bub. Yes, we'll get rid of a lockdown.
Surrender is simple.
Okay, another counter spell. Wonderful. So now they're at 41. Wonder if we could just hold on. We're definitely gonna have to hold on to No More Lies. It would be nice to go ahead and draw a couple of cards. We could just leave ourselves completely open so that we can counter and counter. We could discard the temporary lockdown to the Alcatraz and build Jace up at the same time. Try to get a little bit closer to being able to mill them
Our
out.
plans are beyond your comprehension.
I don't want you to draw a couple of cards. You discard a card and then you draw 2. I don't like it. I want to keep cards out of your hands. We could... Let's go ahead and do this. But do we have enough? If we do this, we'll have enough. Okay. Are you attacking into Jace again? Sure. Temporary lockdown.
This won't affect our greater plans.
3 damage to target creature or planeswalker when you discard it. Okay.
Don't understand.
I guess we have to be okay with that one. We could discard the land to Alcatraz. If we could just find another Jace. We can also chump block with our anchorage. We just haven't really been in a position, I don't think, to do so. Let's go ahead and +1 again. And we'll discard the coast.
You can be made to obey.
We could activate and swing in. We'd still have enough to activate the anchorage as well. Okay. They'll go ahead and attack into Jace. We will go ahead and discard the Seachrome Coast. Hopefully they don't do any type of shenanigans. I'm sure they've got 4 different cards that do all kinds of shenanigans. So first, yep, Seachrome Coast. I see. They create a 1/1, sure.
What curious behavior.
We don't like this, so we're going to counter that. Okay. We want to keep the Meticulous Archive, but they're going to end up creating another token off of that. 39 cards in their deck right now. Plus Jace again. Keep his attention off of me. Keep him distracted with the Jace. Discard the land. They'll make another token next turn. We go ahead and attack in for 4. Okay. So, we could activate the anchorage. But I feel like they're just gonna kill it. Well, they can do it either way. We're gonna end up activating it to attack regardless. But we could also like find a way in after they tap out for something. Okay, sure. Let's get rid of the archive. Yep, create another 1/1.
Don't understand.
Jace is all the way down to 1. They play Liliana. Oh man. Make us get rid of our Jace in hand. If only it wasn't for Liliana. Oh, sacrifice a creature instead? Sure. Perfect.
Off you go.
Okay. So I think obviously we can't -2. We could activate our anchorage, attack into the Liliana. +1. This guy. Then
You can be made.
we activate the anchorage. They're gonna block with the token, maybe. Okay. How many cards do they have in their graveyard? Is 4. They're going to take Jace out this turn, leave him there as a distraction, but then again, he's also going to maybe discard a card with Liliana, so it might even be better just to go ahead and play Jace here, get him out of my hand, have nothing in hand to discard. But it does say for each opponent who can't, doesn't it? Oh, you draw a card for each opponent who can't. I guess we go ahead and do the waste. Take a pain. We pay 3. And we take another damage. Yeah, I know. That's the situation, isn't it? It's like they're gonna end up taking, regardless of what we do. Like, we're doing our best here, but they discard is just one of those decks. It's really hard to to navigate through. I mean, they have so many threats. Could +1 again on this one, so they're not gaining, which I guess we don't really care, but at the same time it's nice that they're not gaining their life if we can help it. I really thought they were going to take the Jace, and as opposed to, you know, doing the -2 on the Liliana. Luckily we had the 4/4 in play. Okay, so 3 damage to me. Okay.
Drop it.
Okay, sure. Okay, we didn't find anything that helped us out. We could go ahead and, even if we could +1 the Jace onto the Alcatraz, then we could keep the token back to try to block the other flyer. We could also go ahead and activate the Anchorage to attack into Liliana and knock it completely out. But I think what we're really gonna have to do in this situation is minus the Jace. See if we can draw something that helps at all, like a Sunfall.
I know where to find all the
We did not find the Sunfall. Well, good game. Good game. Oh, well, we also don't want to end the stream on a loss. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into one more game and hope that the magic gods are good to us, that we can pull out another victory today. So this hand is looking really good. We're going to keep it. We're going up against Bald. These are the sleeves, so you can see. Alright, let's go ahead and drop a Seachrome. Okay, so we've got green-red. This could be Domain Ramp. Hold up our counterspell. This is going to be Domain Ramp, so see if we can pull out the victory to end this stream here today. This will be the last game, guys. Demolition Field. Could go ahead and throw that down now. I would rather not. I would rather them play a creature land and then throw the Demolition Field out so that they don't try to play around it somehow. Let's do that. Let's keep all of our secrets. Okay, here we go with Heaped Harvest. Sure, why not? We've done a little bit better today, you know, against mono black discard. That makes me really excited, actually, because we've been just every time we go into that matchup, it's been a lot worse for us. And today we're finally starting to make some progress, so that is really exciting. Okay, so now we've got the 4 mana up as well. We've got 3 counter spells in hand. We're doing really well. We can draw some cards if we so choose with Spellgyre. For whatever reason, we haven't seen the cavern. Okay, up the beanstalk. Definitely don't want them to start drawing cards. But at the same time, we're a mill deck and we want Jace to be able to mill them out. Let's let him draw some cards. Hello! Fairy with antlers. It's been a little bit. So since we're passing the turn here, we do have a couple of counter spells. I feel like we want to go ahead and draw a couple of cards. That's just me being greedy, honestly, though. Maybe we just go ahead and wait. Archive. And to an archive. Sure, we've got time. Okay, sure. They want to gain a little bit of life, and who am I to stand in the way? I can't stand in the way of anybody want to try to gain a little bit of life, try to make the situation a little bit better, you know what I mean? Now, are you going to tap all 6 of your lands for something completely ridiculous? Yes. Okay, archive again. Let's see what we got. Anchorage. We could still use the land. Sure. I don't want to throw away an anchorage. We're still doing okay. We've got the sweeper, we've got a spot removal, we've got 2 counter spells as well as a couple of different ways to draw. We have the Silex and thing in case things get a little bit too hairy out here. And I think we're okay. We do have a demolition field in case they do have the cavern, which so far we have not seen. Restless Anchorage. Go ahead and drop it and pass. So this says whenever it enter or whenever you cast a spell great with power or with mana value 5 or greater. Wow, I can't read. I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at reading. I don't know what happened there. Dyslexia, no. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and let this resolve. Might as well go ahead and let them draw however many cards they want. They're down to 42. Let's see. I think we just hold everything in our hand at the current moment. There we go. Play another land. Pass the turn. Okay, sure. Draw a couple of cards, try to get a herd migration down. We're going to use the 3 steps ahead. I think we could just go ahead and discard the lockdown at this point. I mean, lockdown, of course, is great up against herd migration, but with having the other sweepers, we're not too worried about it. Okay. You know, it'd be really beneficial if we could just find a couple of win conditions. We do want to hold on. I mean, we could, honestly, we could find the win conditions with the Silex, and I'm just waiting on them to actually play a couple of things. Since I only have 2 mana open, I wonder if we could just go ahead and anchorage. Let's go ahead and activate the anchorage. And then we'll use the mana from the demolition field to activate the map token that we created. Another Sunfall. Probably don't want to pass that up either, honestly. I mean, we are looking for a couple of win conditions, but I think we could benefit from Sunfall as well, so we'll leave that on top. And the turn. We did leave our 4 mana open just in case they play some kind of shenanigans that we really don't like. We can counter, but I think most likely we're going to use this to for its ladder ability. Whoever mowed this grass needs to come and mow our grass. Put some fancy designs in our yard. Okay, exactly like that. Now, I don't know if they have the ability to give all of the things in their... I mean, they may be... I don't think they could give everything haste. So I think we're going to let it resolve. We go ahead and draw a couple of cards. We'll go ahead and let this resolve. It's going to be 15 altogether. Okay. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. I think we just go ahead and go into our turn. We Sunfall all 5 of them. Okay, and now we have something to attack with. They want to try to take our token out, our 5/5 token, which I'm sure they could probably do it next turn anyways, and I don't want to waste a counter spell. Let them draw a couple of cards. Sure, go ahead, buddy. You can draw the couple of cards. We want to draw a couple of cards off of this or counter. I don't think... I mean, yeah, we can start getting the pressure on with the token. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we're holding up our 1 counter spell. If they play another Herd Migration, we will welcome it because we have this other 2 Sunfalls. They don't have the Cavern of Souls down. They've already played a land. And here they go with another Herd Migration. We're going to let them draw their cards, and we're going to let this resolve. They are down to 30 cards, so that's perfect. We just got to find 2 Jaces, and then we're golden. Which we do have the Silexes in order to find them. I think we'll Sunfall. So now we have another 5/5 token. I would like to go ahead and play a Silex, but at the same time, I want to hold that counterspell up. I just want to try to play it safe. Okay, sure, you can play a Lockdown. Then you destroy the Lockdown and draw a couple of cards? Is that the play? Okay. No problemo. Okay, so do we want to go ahead and draw a couple of cards? If we find 2 Jace, this game is over. Let's see if we can do it naturally. Okay, let's play the Silex now. And then the cool thing is that we're going to force them to draw a couple of cards after the Silex goes off. And if they do try to Leyline Binding, we can pay the 2 and go find a Jace anyways. So we're going to pass a turn. Okay, we've got a couple of counter spells in hand. They're eyeballing that Urza Silex pretty hard. Okay, so what you gonna do? So they've played 3 Herd Migrations. Then they have 3 up the Beanstalk, 2 are pinned, 1 in the grave. They have a Jace of their own. I wonder if they have the counter spell as well. Okay, we're gonna discard. We don't really need the Union. I was just looking, they don't have the other blue mana they would need to even have a counter spell. Or, you know, some kind of follow-up to playing the Jace. But we could go ahead and Silex for 4, get a Jace in our hand. That would leave us with 3 mana. We wouldn't be able to hold up Spellgyre, so maybe we just Farsight Ritual at the end of their turn instead. This was a little bit intense as well, guys. I'm just gonna smack this tree a little bit to calm my nerves down. Okay, so here's an Atraxa. The question is, do we care? We have 26 cards left. We do have the counterspell. Might as well go ahead and use it. They do have a blue mana source open. Okay, so that was good. They've got 5 lands open. Are they passing the turn? They are. Farsight Ritual. We are not going to bargain. We probably should have, though. Let's get the 2 untapped lands. Here's a Jace. So we play Jace now. let's see, 4. We could go ahead and play Jace for 4. Then sacrifice our Sylex and find another Jace. And force them to draw a couple of cards.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose. None of this count nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
But if we were to wait until next turn, we could still do the same thing and leave mana open for this turn. Okay, let's do that. Because next turn we could actually sacrifice the Sylex, pay the 2 to go find a Planeswalker, and cast Jace all at the same time. Okay, they revealed okay, a Jace as well. How many cards do we have? We have 35. So they have a Jace in hand. Leyline? Maybe they don't realize what they're doing again. Let's let it happen. Okay, sure. We pay 2 and find a Jace. They realize their mistake right about now. Then I think we could probably get lost to Leyline Binding and get our Sylex back. Okay, so let's play our Jace. And I'll say good game.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. I don't understand what went wrong.
Oh, nothing went wrong, buddy. We just milled out our opponent. We're okay. If we paid... okay, we could sacrifice and pay 2 and find another Jace. Do we want to do that just for fun? Yeah, let's do it just for fun. Okay, and they decided to quit. Alright, so that was pretty awesome. We didn't really get very far today in trying to rank up to Mythic, but you know, this is an ongoing series, and we will be back next week on Tuesday. And again, like, I'm still working on my schedule. I really want to do like a 12 to 3 just regularly Tuesday through Friday type of situation if I can. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, is try to do like a 12 to 3 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, either 11 to 2 or 12 to 3. We'll go with that. But if you stuck with me through the video, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. You can like, subscribe, share, follow, definitely comment. And thank you guys again, for everything. But I'll go ahead and leave you guys with the intro in case you missed it. And we'll see you in the next one.